And they are knives that actually cut straight, but they've got this wavy, the edge is straight, but they're wavy because that actually allows air to get in between the knife and the food. Is that right? So it doesn't stick?
Exactly, because when you're cooking with a regular knife, whether it's sharp or not, sometimes this happens, right? So you get that knife that you're using, but then when you're chopping and slicing, it sticks to the blade. You've got to knock that off, and then go to the, knock that off, go to the, knock that off. That's annoying. When you can use the Groovetech and the knife just lets the food go, so it works so nicely. Here is how it works, actually.
Let's take a look at this.
You see that wavy part there on the side of the blade? That creates a little bit of space between the food and the knife blade, so that actually reduces the friction. When you reduce the friction, it's easier to put the knife through food, plus the food is less likely to stick to the knife blade. So it's the best of both worlds. If you find slicing some things like cheese, like potatoes, even bread, that hard to do, this is going to make it much easier to do.
So you're going to choose the color of the handle and the knife sheath that you want. So we have it for you in red, blue, or black. Black is always super popular. And again, let me show you. This is what it looks like. It's protected in your drawer.
And the sheath is so fantastic because, of course, look, I'm perfectly
just grab it out of the drawer from
and
either
it means I can take it on vacation because I go in, I use a rental home. I can put that in my packed, checked luggage.
Also ergonomic, easy to grip handles.
Beautiful
that
handles.
have a soft grip, so you can see your fingers fit right there, and they are away from the knife.
Right.
So choose your color. I love when you do this block of cheese demo.
So this is not the Groovetech knife. It's a good knife, but when you try to slice cheese in here, you can see what happens. Like, it becomes so hard. Don't do this at home. It's very dangerous. That is hard to even get the knife out of, let alone get it in through the cheese. But when you have just a little bit of air between the knife blade and and look at that, it just falls away.
That impresses me still every time you do it. It looks like a magic trick.
But look at that, and then it just falls away, right? That is because we've just created a little bit of air between the knife blade and the food itself. So imagine doing one of the hardest cheeses to slice, which is a soft ball of fresh mozzarella. When you use the Groovetech here, look at this. This, to me, is the magic. Look at that.
So a regular knife would
crush
squish that.
Yep.
Yeah, you would
stick
smash
to it, and then you'd have to clean your knife or try to get it off there. Look at that. It just peels away. To me, that is magic. That is worth, the knife is worth just for slicing fresh mozzarella. But, of course, it can do so much more.
So this sold out in its debut. We have it back. If you don't yet have one, this is a great addition to your knife collection. Also a great foodie gift if you have somebody who loves to cook. And I know my daughter's father-in-law is a big fan of your knives, Meredith.
Oh, really?
And we usually give him a new one every Christmas. But this is something that is super affordable and a really good quality knife. Now, should I hand wash this?
Yes, I would hand wash all kitchen knives, to be honest, because in the dishwasher they can bang around. That's not good for the blade.
Okay.
I do this to show you how amazing this knife is. It's Japanese stainless steel and it's sharp. And look what it doesn't do to it. If I had done this with a regular knife, this piece would be like this.
Yes.
Right? But instead, it lets it maintain its fluffy nature. It's perfect that way. And then it's good on things like zucchini as well. Things that would otherwise stick to your knife blade. I can go through here and slice this zucchini without any slices sticking to the knife blade. I'm faster, right? I'm more efficient in my prep when I can do something like this and not have that food stick to the knife blade.
This can also be sharpened with those countertop sharpeners that Rick Roman shows us.
Yeah, the Sharp Shark,
uses your knife as a demo. So it's not hard to maintain the sharpness. It's really no special care except, again, don't ever put your knives in the dishwasher. I've heard many of the on-air guests say that.
Right.
So this one is no exception. So hand wash it, but truly it makes an easier job of slicing through things because your food doesn't stick to the knife.
And then here you go. This is a way to just get rid of all the seeds in your bell pepper. And then you can go ahead and slice. Now, again, even things, these are nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables have really tough skins, believe it or not. And if you've ever tried to slice a tomato or an eggplant or a pepper and the skin always sticks together, you'd know that. But here, no problem through nightshade vegetables. And you can do something even as easy or as soft as a tomato. No problem.
Tomatoes are one of the most difficult things to slice, though, especially if you have a dull knife. You can just ruin the tomato and barely cut through that skin.
Exactly. But here, no problem at all. And then right after doing a tomato, you can do something as hard as a pineapple.
Wow.
No problem at all.
So again, blue, red, or black. Can we show that animation one more time?
Sure.
Because here's how it works. You're not getting a wavy cut.
No, you get
a straight edge knife.
You get a straight slice, but what happens here is there's a little bit of air created between the knife blade and the food. That reduces the friction, allows the knife to move more easily through the food, and also stops the food from sticking to the edge of the knife blade. So you really get the best of both worlds, an easy knife to use and efficiency because things are not sticking.
Right. It did sell out in its debut. That was back in July. It has been very popular ever since. It was a big gift at the holiday season as well. So grab yours if you don't have one yet. Add another one. Get one as a hostess gift, a foodie gift. If you've got birthdays and Father's Days and Mother's Day and all those things on the horizon, this is a great knife to have a couple of extras of.
For sure.
And if you do a lot of your own cooking, you'll love having a really good performing knife like this that hasn't cost you a fortune. I mean, it's a really great price.
Japanese stainless steel.
Yeah.
Full tang, a great silicone handle, ergonomically designed to hold your fingers and yet turn sideways so you're really comfortable in the hand.
And you get the sheath and the comfort handle, and choose your color, red, black, or blue. Black is the one that I have in my kitchen. Stay in the ordering process for Groovetech. We will see lots more of Meredith in the show, which is awesome.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to head over here. Eric Thies is standing by. We do have that top find coming up in the show from Le Creuset. Here's the colors that remain. The flame orange is now the most limited. We also have the cassis purple. We have the